I'm going to give you a quick overview of KPI Crunch, the app which you can find on kpicrunch.com. As you can read on the homepage, our vision is to create a full-stack competitive intelligence open platform. We start our journey by offering a product which enables you to identify and analyze digital landscapes. And I must tell you that we have already created more than 200 in-house reports, which you can easily find via the search engine at the bottom of the landing page. If you're looking for CRM, for instance, you can find a ready-made report about CRM platforms just one click away. You can also search by tags by using the hashtag operator before your query. So if we search for SaaS, we will have a few suggestions of reports about SaaS platforms like online backup software, payment solutions, to-do list apps, etc. You can also search by domains by typing plus, and then you get a list of domains and you start typing. And for instance, you have netflix.com and you have a report, a ready-made report about OTT streaming services in the US, one click away. But let's get back to the product itself. We offer two methods to create a digital landscape. The default one you will discover on the home page uses two reference domains, as you can see in the example here for a landscape about sport shoes brands. We would start with Nike.com and Puma.com, for instance. But we have another method. If you already have your own curated list, you can click here and then just pick one reference domains and paste up to 25 other domains in this box and start the analysis of your landscape. We will use the default method today, and we will create a demo landscape for project management platforms. We will use two reference domains, monday.com, well-known software, and clickup.com, another one. We picked the United States of America as the focus of this research, but we might have picked another country right here. So first we will get the keywords at the intersection of those two domains. So we do this to avoid as much as possible the branded queries and to be as relevant as possible for the landscape itself. Let's go. So it will take a few seconds to give you a few keyword suggestions. So then you pick some of those keywords. For instance, weekly task management, task assigning software. So you choose keywords which are relevant to your landscape. This one, for instance. We can also choose workflow programs. That's nice. We won't choose branded keywords because we don't want that. We want to be as wide as possible, so we don't pick Monday versus Notion, for instance. We can do this. We can do workload plan. We can do this, for instance. We could do Gantt chart. And we can also add our own keywords, something pretty generic. For instance, at the top of this list, like project management platform, and maybe project management for teams, business project management. I've got another one that I will pick here. So we have 13 keywords. That's fine. We can start with that. So now we will press find competitors, and it will take roughly 30 seconds to get a list of potential competitors. Now you select the domains that you want to include in your digital landscape. You can also add your own domains by pressing on the plus right here, but we will choose them from the list. And as you can see, there's a tooltip. So if you just over here, there's a tooltip which is basically created with the meta description of the website, and gives you also the title of the website to give you some context if you don't know those domains. So this one is relevant. This one is not. This one is relevant. This one is relevant. Indeed is too wide. Office.com is too wide. Full.com is a media, so we don't pick a media. We tell you that here. this one, Scoro. We can also take this one, that's fine. G2, it's a review site, we don't take it. This one we can take it. This one we can take it. We can take, yes, Startfinity, Hive.com, Zoho, why not, Trello, Instagram, yes. Yeah, Toggle, it's time tracking, but we can take it. Smartsheet, project planning, that's fine. Teamwork, project management, right. Asana, so we have 19 domains here, plus the two that are the roots of this competitive landscape. And we just press on Analyze the Landscape, and we will move to the next screen, which is the core of the KPI Crunch engine. So here, what it does, it's crawling those domains to identify the social media channels from the home page of those websites, from the header, the footer. It will also retrieve the rank of the site in the World Wide Web. So out of 200 plus million websites, where is this site positioned? It will also give you the amount of pages which are indexed on Google, which gives you an idea of the size of the website, the footprint of this website on the web. It gives you an estimate of the amount of traffic that this website is getting every month in the country that you have selected for the research. It will also scrape the KPIs from all the social media networks which have been identified in the first part of the process. And there will be also details that I will show you later. So as you can see, there's a progress bar there at the top, which tells you the work in progress, and the high-level dashboard, the summary there will get populated while the process is making progress right here. You can see also the traffic distribution, which will be evolving between the different websites. So it will take roughly 5 minutes. I'll be back when it's completed to show you some details about the user interface. So KPI Crunch has completed the analysis of the landscape of the 21 domains. So it took roughly 7 minutes, as you can see here in the summary. So you have the high-level summary of the KPI, so the amount of domains active on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, the median OPR rank, so the worldwide rank on the internet of this landscape on a median basis out of 200 million active websites. You get also the median amount of index pages, so it gives you an idea of actually the average, the median footprint of those websites on the internet, the median traffic, median keywords ranked in the top 100 of Google, the median performance of those keywords in terms of generating traffic. The average progress in terms of traffic of those domains over the last 12 months. And I wanted to show you something interesting. So if KPI Crunch hasn't managed to identify automatically the social media channels from the website, because for instance here for Zoho.com they just declared on their homepage their LinkedIn profile. You just click on this little icon, you edit, and you see here the empty social media channels, and you will press on Fetch All like this, and in a few seconds you will have a few suggestions of social media networks which are correct in this case, and you can just save the settings, close it, and then it will start scraping the data from those social media networks, as you can see right here. And if you have a missing domain, so something that you forgot on the previous screen or something that you want to add because you found a new domain while browsing the web, you just press on this plus button right here and you can add a domain. So for instance, I came across Workfront by Adobe, another software in the project management vertical. So I just pressed here on add domain. It will also get the data that we had for the other one. So the rank, the global rank, the amount of pages indexed in Google, the estimate of the organic traffic, as you can see here. But we didn't get any social media networks except for the LinkedIn profile. So we'll do the same as we did for Zoho. So we can also right click if we don't want to click on the little icon. We can also right click and you can see here the missing ones. So we fetch all and the system has found a few of those social media channels. So we can also save the settings and close, and it will get the data from Facebook, from Twitter, and from YouTube because it identified those networks. And when all that good stuff will be completed, if you want, you can share the report by making it public. Then you will be able to also embed the report in a website and also obviously share the link. So I can also add a description here like so check out the KPIs of leading project management platforms like this. I can add my tags which will help in the search engine, like project management software. I can also do business like this. And I also want to show you a few extra data points. So if you click on SEO here, you will see so besides the estimated organic traffic, you will see the amount of keywords in the top 100 of Google, so ranked in top 100, the traffic to keyword ratio, which is which gives you an idea of the yield, the performance of those keywords in terms of traffic generation, as I told you before. The keywords for which they are paying on Google and the ads that they are running on Google. And you can get also some high-level KPIs for each of the social media networks, like the amount of likes on their Facebook page, average comments, average likes, and average shares for the last 10 posts. That's how we compute the engagement rate. And so you can sort this table by any of those data points. So for instance here, ranked by engagement rate on Instagram, or ranked by engagement rate on YouTube, as you can see. And if there is another domain that you find, you just add it this way. So you can basically edit. You can also remove domains from this table. So if I remove one of those domains, this traffic distribution, obviously, if it's one of the big ones, will change. So I can make it public. So now if I go to the home page, I can see it here and I can visit it there. As you can see, here is my report, and I can embed it anywhere I want, just as I would embed a YouTube video or a spreadsheet. I can share the report on social media, and I can download also all the data from this table if I want to use it somewhere else. And if I have multiple reports in my account, I can search for them right here. And I will also show you something on the home page. So if you go to the search engine, you can change the sorting method. So for instance, if you want to see by median index pages descending, you just apply. It will show you the big sites, the sites with a huge footprint on the internet. So landscapes such as GIF sharing size, image content size, fashion, e-commerce stores. If you want to do the same by median traffic descending, you will see that food content sites are generating a lot of traffic. Pop culture fan community sites such as Fandom are generating also a lot of traffic. So you can basically sort all the landscapes that we have published on kpicrunch.com via a series of sorting methods in the search engine. So I hope that you found this demo interesting, insightful. I invite you to test the app on kpicrunch.com on your own. We will keep on adding new features in the forthcoming weeks, starting with the tags that you will be able to add on each row, notes that you will be able to add also for each domain, and you will be able also to move one domain from one list to another and create your own competitive lists by just transferring an existing line to another table. So there's plenty of features coming on the roadmap, also such as business data, HR data, pricing data, feature data, UX, UI data, a lot of data points that we will add to this platform, which will become what we call a competitive intelligence open platform. Thank you for your attention.